The body we never see. Every day, we live inside our bodies. We wake up with them, move through the world with them, see the world through their eyes. And yet, despite spending our entire lives inside them, there is a strange possibility. We may never truly see our own bodies as they really are. At first, this sounds impossible. How could someone fail to see the body they live in every day? After all, mirrors exist. Photographs exist. Videos exist. We can look at ourselves whenever we choose. But seeing is not always the same as understanding. And perception is not always the same as reality. Psychologists have long observed that human beings are remarkably poor at viewing themselves objectively. When we look at our own reflection, we rarely see only what is physically present. We also see memories, experiences, insecurities, comparisons, expectations. We see stories. The body becomes more than a physical form. It becomes a collection of emotions and beliefs. Two people may have nearly identical appearances. Yet one feels confident while the other feels inadequate. The difference is not found in the body itself. It exists in perception. Photography reveals this phenomenon in fascinating ways. Many people have had a similar experience. They look in the mirror and feel comfortable. Then they see a photograph of themselves and immediately dislike it. They say the image looks wrong, unnatural, unflattering. But what exactly is wrong? Often, the photograph is simply different from the version they expected to see. The mirror shows a familiar image. The photograph shows a different perspective. Neither is necessarily more truthful. Both are interpretations. Both are limited. This raises an intriguing question. If mirrors show one version of ourselves and photographs show another, which one is real? Perhaps neither. Or perhaps both. Every visual representation captures only part of the story. A photograph freezes a moment. A mirror reflects an instant. Neither can fully represent the experience of being a living person. The body we believe we know may actually be a mental construction built over years of experience. This idea becomes even more interesting when we consider how strongly society influences self-perception. From childhood, people encounter images of beauty, images of attractiveness, images of what a body is supposedly meant to look like. These standards change over time. One generation admires one type of appearance. Another generation admires something entirely different. Yet many people spend years comparing themselves to these shifting ideals. The result is that they stop seeing their own bodies clearly. Instead, they see comparison, measurement, judgment. The real body becomes hidden beneath expectations. Artists and photographers have explored this idea for centuries. Many have attempted to portray the body not as a perfect object, but as a human experience. A body that ages, changes, carries memories, bears the marks of time. A body that tells a story. These artists remind us that the body is more than an appearance. It is a record of a life lived. Perhaps this is why self-portraits are so fascinating. Whenever an artist attempts to represent themselves, they face a challenge. How do you depict something you can never fully observe from the outside? How do you portray yourself honestly when your perception is shaped by emotion, memory, and identity? The question has no perfect answer. Yet artists continue trying, and perhaps that effort reveals something important. The goal is not perfect accuracy. The goal is understanding. The body we never see may not be hidden because it is invisible. It may be hidden because we are too close to it, too familiar with it, too invested in it, too connected to our own stories about it. Perhaps the greatest challenge is not learning how to see our bodies. Perhaps it is learning how to see them with curiosity rather than judgment. With appreciation rather than comparison. With understanding rather than criticism. Because the body we spend our lives trying to improve, evaluate, and define is also the body that carries us through every experience we have ever known. And maybe the most accurate view of ourselves is not found in a mirror, or a photograph, or a reflection. Maybe it begins the moment we stop asking whether our bodies are perfect and start asking whether we have truly learned to see them at all.